MLB The Show 19, and the Blue Jays finally are picking things up a little bit. I'm sorry the last episode cut out. We did beat the Tampa Bay Rays by 1 run, and we're on a mini win streak. Three wins in a row. This game against the Rockies went into extra innings. And it was pretty clutch performance. Home run from Steve Pearce with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Tied it, sent it to extras. Both teams scored 4 runs in the 11th, but then the 12th we came through with a home run from Devin Travis. Our pitcher at the time, Brandon Woodruff, got a single. He was driven home with a triple from Kevin Pillar. We got 2, and we beat them. Final score 7-5. 3 wins in a row, scoring at least 5 runs in every game in those 3 games. 9.5 out of the division, and we look to make it 4 in a row as we take Tyler Anderson and the Colorado Rockies. Alright, don't care about the NL stuff. 29-28 on a 3-game winning streak. We were under 500. Hopefully, I told you this is the team that could win 10 in a row. I think we can. And now we're only 9 out. We can gain a full game in the division if we are to beat the Rockies here. We beat the second place in the division, the second place Tampa Bay Rays in a 3-game series. We beat them, I showed you, we beat them 2 of the 3. And that's a pretty good win for us. So now Kevin Pillar leading things off for the Blue Jays here in the top of the first.
And did he go around?
Again, my Wi-Fi is still acting up, so if it cuts out, I apologize. I'm not able to do anything about it, though. Alright, here we go. A 2-1 pitch from Tyler Anderson on the mound for Colorado. Pillar, hot shot to one of the best third basemen in baseball, Nolan Arenado. And that will be out number 1. So, Blue Jays, I'm kind of, like, so in that game, the game before this, so when we beat the Rockies, we had a 6-inning, 1-run performance from Mike Clevenger. That's his best start of the year. Maybe our pitching is finally starting to do better. Then again, Ken Giles, who I thought was our best bullpen pitcher, gave up 4 runs in the 11th inning. So, also maybe not, but hot shot, wow, another great play from Nolan Arenado. Donaldson can do nothing except bow, as that was a beautiful play at third. Now Steve Pearce up, one of the heroes in last night's game for the Blue Jays. Here we go, 1-1 pitch to him. Fouled off, it'll be 1-2.
Anderson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works
here we go.
games. The kind of guy you want on the staff.
1-2 pitch to Pearce. It really bugs me. Tyler Anderson has to give his leg that little wiggle before he releases the ball, but whatever. Like, how does that help? That just gives runners time to steal. Here we go again. If Pearce fouls it off, the 1-2 pitch. Wait for it. Wiggle, wiggle.
This is hit high
Pearce left center field. It will be caught by Ian Desmond over his shoulder. A good play to end the inning. Clay Buchholz takes the mound for Toronto in this one. In his 10 starts this year, he is 4-5 with a 5.59 ERA. 35 strikeouts and 17 walks. Not the greatest start to the season so far for him. It's still pretty early on. It's just the start of June. And I think our pitching was going to hopefully start getting better. As he gets a fly ball to Pillar in center field for out number 1. Alright, now here we go. It's Raimel Tapia stepping into the batter's box with a 3-1 count. And he can't commit to the swing. It's in there anyways, and it's a full count on Tapia. The full count pitch from Buchholz is a circle change in there. That's Buchholz's first strikeout of the game, and there's 2 away here in the first. Nolan Arenado stepped in with 2 away. It went 0 for 5 in the first game of this series. He did get a sac fly though, so yeah, he got an RBI, good for him. And now the 2-2 pitch from Buchholz. Realmuto calls. And hot shot, Steve Pearce, a good catch at first to end the inning.
As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather
conditions. It's the second inning, and you're already talking to Heidi Watton.
It's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely
Hopefully there is no rain delay,
but we could be
because
facing
I'd
a
like
weather
to not
delay
have
if
to
the
use our
storm front
bullpen.
passes over the
The game
ballpark.
before this
For
went
now,
into
let's hope for the
12
best.
innings.
Yeah, Heidi,
So
safety of the
having to
players,
go
of
into our
course, and,
bullpen would
players
really
getting
suck.
required
But
rest at the end of the night
if we have to,
important. When
can't
you
do
guys
anything
approach the
about it.
game like
We'll have
this, did you
to
know
put
you
Matt
were
Strom in there.
in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty.
Because
rain on the
Tapara
horizon.
threw a
You wanna
few
get
innings
depth, you wanna score
in that
early as an
game. Hot
offense,
shot,
get some
Arenado
depth, some
again, a
level,
good
starting
play.
pitching,
Wow,
hand it over to
okay.
that fresh bullpen. So here's how the
Going
Colorado
Arenado.
Rockies are positioned
I don't think he's the
Hey,
best
guys, can we
fielding
lock in on the
third
Gold
baseman
Glover at third
in
base?
baseball or in
I've
the
played this
National League. I
position.
think
You
that
gotta do
Rendon
so many things.
is
I mean,
the
you have
best
to
third
have just
baseman
the
in
quickest
baseball right
hands,
now.
reacting on one-hop
And
liners.
I think he's
You
very
have to have
underrated
the ability
because
to take
I've
away the
seen
bunt,
many
a la
national
Adrian
games.
Beltre and
Been to
Nolan
many
Arenado.
national
You
games.
better have a backhand,
And
and
I
not
also
only
went to
that,
national
you
spring
better have
training.
a strong
I'm a
throwing
Nationals
arm.
fan. Don't get me confused as a Nationals fan. 1-2 pitch to Miller.
Line toward right
And
center.
that is into the right center field gap, but Desmond cut it off well. Miller has to get back to first.
And they're able to get the ball in
But,
quickly, so
yeah,
he'll
Anthony
be held to
Rendon
a
is
single
definitely
with one
the
away.
best third baseman in
You think
baseball,
there's
I
any
think.
justice in the game? Watch
He's
those two
very
at-bats.
underrated, though.
Both of them hit on the absolute
Now, here we go.
screws. One's right
But
at
now
the
with
guy, and then
Harper
one's
out
a
of
single.
Washington, I
Go
think
figure.
he's going to get more credit. Especially if the national Real Muto, did he go? First base umpire says he did not, and the count will use the first player I traded for at the start of the franchise. And I think he's a very nice fit.
He puts this one away, 2 down.
I think he's doing a very good job here for the Blue Jays. Of course, our lineup is all whacked because it's a National League. We're playing in National League Park, and I don't change my National League lineup because I'm too lazy to, and we hardly ever play in a league contest. Anyways, that ends the inning.
And that'll retire the side.
So we head to the bottom of the second inning with Trevor Story leading things off for the Rockies. The 1-1 pitch from Buckles. Cutter in there, good pitch, and it'll be a 1-2 count. Now the 1-2 pitch, Buckles. Circle change just misses. That pitch has worked pretty well for him so far in this game.
Set to deal on 2-2.
The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Two-seam fastball blown by Story for play Buckles' second strikeout.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder.
And now here we go. 1-2 pitch, David Dahl up for the Rockies. That cutter just misses. Buckles has 5 pitches. He has quite a few. Not many pitchers have that many pitches. Swing and a miss. Buckles with his third strikeout of the game. It's only the second inning. Now 3-1 count. Mark Reynolds up. Foul ball carrying, but it will stay foul, and it's a 1-2 count. Or sorry, it's a full count now. Full count pitch, just barely able to get a piece of it. Matt Reynolds stays alive. We'll do it again. 3-2 pitch.
Here it is.
And Reynolds gives it a ride. Left field. It is out of here. Mark Reynolds gives the Rockies a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning with a line drive home run, 102 miles off the bat, miles per hour off the bat, 406 feet. That's not what Clay Buckles wanted to do. Swing and a miss as Ian Desmond steps into the batter's box as Buckles looks to bounce back. Circle change fouled off. We'll do it again. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Desmond hitting only .210 on the season, not having a great start at the plate, but he does work a walk. As the rain continues to pour down here in Colorado. And Chris Iannetta up, he's only hitting .214. 1-2 pitch. And Buckles strikes out the side. So, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 left on, and the Rockies lead at 1-0 going into the top of the third, and Freddie Galvis up. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch from Tyler Anderson, fouled off by Galvis, and it'll be 1-2. I think Freddie Galvis leads the Blue Jays in walks.
The 1-2.
He's, cause I usually, like, I have quick counts on him. He's almost always in a 3-1 count. Or something like that. And, I mean, I don't complain, but I don't know why they don't do that for some of my faster players. Whatever. 2-2 pitch. Anderson fires. And it's inside. Count is full. Buckles on deck for the Rockies. Or not for the Rockies, for the Blue Jays. Here we go. The 3-2 pitch. Galvis will... Did he go? No, says the first base umpire, and as I said, he walks a lot. Freddie, whatever. Freddie Galvis works a walk.
Start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, man, is
and no surprise here, Buckles tries laying down a bunt.
If you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
That's not great form
And
right
now
there.
it's a 1-2 count.
A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues. So don't
and Buckles lays down a pretty good bunt, and the throw, they went to second. Throw pulls the second baseman off the bag, and now there will be nobody out and 2-on off the bunt from Buckles. And it might be because of the rain. Maybe that one slipped out of the hand of Anderson, but that brings up Kevin Pillar and an RBI chance, and that'll be a base hit. They will not send Galvis home. He almost fell off the base, and the bases are loaded, and nobody's out for Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 in the game. He lined out in his first at-bat. And the 1-1 pitch. Donaldson rips it. That was the one he wanted, just swung a bit early. Gosh, that was actually a perfect pitch. Now a 1-2 pitch to Donaldson. And he hits it the other way. Right field, and no. Galvis is not fast. I think he was Hopefully I don't hit into a double play now, but Galvis not the fleetest on his feet. So the Blue Jays decide not to send him. 1-2 count, Steve Pearce up. And he fouls it off. Count stays 1-2. Steve Pearce, like I said, hero for the Blue Jays in the first game. And he may have done it again here to the grand slam! Line drive! Barely going over the wall. I didn't think that was going to leave. And Steve Pearce, number 16 on the season, empties the bases. That was 110 miles an hour off the bat. And that is a grand slam for Steve Pearce. That ball just a rocket off the bat. It was a line drive. But the air here up in the high altitude here in Colorado carries that one out, and it's 4-1 Blue Jays. Now Randall Grichuk up with 1 out as he fouls that one off. 1-2. The high altitude bringing that one over the fence, and the Blue Jays, their offense continues to show up as they have finally found their swing here at the beginning of June. Though Grichuk looking ugly on that one. Tyler Anderson, his first strikeout of the game. Now Brad Miller steps in.
I love watching a pitcher that can run a good
1-2 pitch to Miller. Anderson
That's such a tough pitch to do.
Fires at home. Miller will foul it off and will do it again. Miller's 1 for 1 in the game. Here comes Tyler Anderson's 25th pitch of the inning. Not the performance that the Rockies were hoping for from Anderson here. And then front end Brad Miller 2 for 2 as he picks up another base hit.
2 for 2 in this one.
Tyler Anderson really struggling here in this one. And it's a 1-1 count. 27 pitches in the inning as JT Realmuto steps up. And 28 upcoming as this has been... No, that was 28. Just a bad performance from... He has... I guess we won't find out. And now the misses And Tyler Anderson has 54 pitches here in the top of the third inning.
So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And Real Muto got the pitch he wanted on 3-1, though he was looking breaking ball, and he got the fastball. Count runs full.
He could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And Real Muto flies out to left field to end the inning, but not before Steve Pearce clearing the bases with a grand slam line drive. And the Blue Jays lead at 4-1. So it's 4-1 Toronto as we pick things back up here in the bottom of the third inning. Four-seamer just a bit high, and the count is 2-1. 2-1 pitch is rounded foul down the third base line, and it's a 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch from Buchholz, rip. Right field and deep. Randall Grichuk can't get it as it bounces off the wall. Good effort from Grichuk. Not quite able to get to that one.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it. But
and now a 2-2 count. Hampson, I don't know what his first name is, up to the plate for Colorado. He's 0 for 1 in the game. What is his first name? Still a 2-2 count. Garrett Hampson. Is he a second baseman? So I wonder what they did with Daniel Murphy, but he's their second baseman this season. 2-2 pitch because he played in the game before this too.
But this is going to be a foul.
So again, the 2-2 pitch. Buchholz. Wow. Okay, Hampson doing a good job of fouling off all these pitches. Now again, the 2-2 is ripped up the middle, almost hits the umpire. Pilar fields and throws it in. And that will hold the runner at third, and there are runners on the corner with nobody out. Imo Tapia up 0 for 1 in the game. 2-1 pitch, and he cannot check his swing. Count is 2-2. 2-2 is into the left center field gap, and both runners on are very speedy, but Hampson blows through the stop sign, and that'll be an RBI double for Tapia, and Hampson gunned down at the plate, not even close. And Nolan Arenado getting under it just a bit, though it's carrying left field. Guerrero Jr., he had to keep backing up and almost losing it as it kind of died with the rain. Trevor Story steps in. It's a 4-2 game. And what a play by Josh Donaldson to end the inning. Wow. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to make that play. I pressed the dive button myself.
Thanks, Matt.
I don't care, Heidi. I want to go take a replay of that outstanding play from Josh Donaldson. Great job getting over to the ball. Great reaction, but I mean, playing third base, if you don't have a good reaction, one, you can't play third base, and two, you're gonna get hurt. It's called the hot corner for a reason, and Josh Donaldson, one of the best third baseman in baseball. He dives, lays out, strong throws, he gets back up to his feet and throws the runner out by a good step or two to end the inning. That brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who, because of the game glitches, still looking for his first MLB career home run.
Just got a piece of it.
And 1-2.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs.
And it is really raining hard here in Colorado, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. Tyler Anderson having a bad performance here, and yeah, it's raining cats and dogs both on the scoreboard for the Blue Jays and from the sky as Tyler Anderson let down of a performance for his team here tonight, and that will be fly out. Wow, good play by the center fielder Desmond for out number 1.
The shortstop,
Freddie Galvis up here, 2-1. He walked in his first at-bat. Let's see what he can do in this one. The 2-1 pitch to Galvis is flown in the air into left field. David Dahl under it, 2 away. 2 away in the inning. Clay Buchholz will step into the batter's box. He reached on an error in his first at-bat. Let's see what he can do in this one. The 1-1 pitch to Buchholz. Swing and a miss.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing
really
on a
late.
high
I don't know
fastball.
why.
I wonder if
And
he's
it's
going to
really
pull the
annoying
old
because there's
Plesac
been
and
so many
climb the
pitches I
ladder.
could have taken deep if I'd swung on time, but I haven't. Either way, 1-2 pitch to Buchholz. Ground ball to second base. Garrett Hampson fields, throws it over to first. Mark Reynolds there, inning over.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth.
That's great. We're going into the 4th inning here, and Heidi Wantney wants to take up my time again. That's wonderful, Heidi. Great. Thanks for reporting on it. Just let me get back to commentating now.
It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of
all right, here we go. David Dahl up, 1-1 count. And the pitch from Buchholz ripped right field, forget about it. It is gone off the foul pole, a 1-run game. And that one left in a hurry, his 5th of the season. And that was just a line shot, 107 miles out. Not a line shot, but that ball got ripped. Now Mark Reynolds up. He's 1 for 1 in the game. Never mind, he's 1 for 2 as Buchholz picks up his 5th strikeout of the game. The 4th inning. Buchholz having a pretty good day on the mound. I mean, three runs. But our offense has gotten it done for the most part for him, though. The Rockies aren't giving up without a fight. That ball hit well into right center field, and that'll be a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately.
Ian Desmond picks up
his
his first hit of the game, and I mean, he has really been struggling at the plate this season, so maybe that'll break him out of his slump. 1-2 pitch to Iannetta, however you want to pronounce it. And it is caught in center. Pilar tries doubling off Desmond, almost gets him. And there are 2 away. Garrett Hampson up. And it'll be 1-2, a great cutter from Buchholz. 1-2 pitch. And the circle change. Wow, that was almost a beautiful pitch to end the inning. And instead, it's going to be a fly ball to Gritchigan right, and the inning is over. But David Dahl makes it a 1-run game with his 5th home run of the season. The runs are piling onto the board in this one. Evan Pilar steps in the batter's box with a 2-2 count here. Tyler Anderson still on the mound for Colorado. Even though his pitch count is getting up there very much so, as Pilar picks up a base hit. Is that his first of the game?
Single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night.
I'm not sure, but Pilar, you see, leading the team over everybody on the season with 72 hits. That's like an 11-game hitting streak for him now. And Anderson has 71 pitches here in the 5th inning. Pilar, like I said, though, not really something to get excited about yet, but a modest hit streak going for him right now. I mean, 10 games, not bad. He's getting there. I don't see him breaking Joe DiMaggio's record, but you know, everything helps. I mean, if he wants to break Joe DiMaggio's record, I'm not going to stop him. 1 on, 1 out. Steve Pearce again, left center field. That one is caught. Pilar read it wrong, and he will be doubled up to end the inning.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Stupid on my part. And even though he's still doing pretty fine, I mean, bottom of the 5th, the Blue Jays will get both relief pitchers Craig Stammen and David Phelps warming up in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch to Garrett Hampson. It well to left field.
Guerrero.
Oh, that's why he's getting a bad jump on it. They're playing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in left field. I was wondering, like, why does it take this dude so long to react? He's a third baseman. He can't. And they made it so this game that if you're playing somebody in the wrong position, it affects it a lot more, which I think is good. I just wish the game would put him there. Now 1-2 pitch. And almost hits Buckles. That one right up the middle. And I'm actually surprised that there's been no rain delay, as you see all the rain coming down. Tapia picks up another base hit. Nolan Arenado steps up. 1-1 pitch. Arenado right field. Grichuk there. And they're 2 away. Here we go. Trevor Story steps into the batter's box and fouled off.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
And now here we go. 3-2 pitch. And it just misses. Trevor Story makes it 2-on and 2-out with that 2-out walk. David Dollop. You saw what he did in his last at-bat with a big home run. 1-2 pitch. And that one squeaks away, and now there's 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit from Dahl could give the Rockies the lead.
7 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies.
2-2 pitch. Center field, right center field, carrying Dahl. Did he do it again? And it is down. David Dahl, a go-ahead, at least triple, and he will stay at third. Rockies lead at 5-4, as Pilar couldn't get to that one. Mark Reynolds up here as he fouls it off. We'll see if Buckles can get through the inning.
And he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
And David Dahl with 3 of the 5 runs driven in for the Rockies, having a very good game in this one.
Count remains 2.
Whoops. I just took a screenshot. Hold on. No, I took a screenshot. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. What's up, TD? TD Barrett.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and
that ends the inning. What the heck?
And again, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back
TD Barrett
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat.
I can't. What the heck? Okay.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
What's up?
So far in this game,
1-2.
That's gone
count
down
on Randall Grichuk.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second.
Tyler
time right
Anderson.
Here.
What the heck?
Oh, and they pulled a string
wow.
on a good
Okay, that's awesome.
there as he swings and misses, and
Randall Grichuk, he struck out twice. The only 2 strikeouts of the game for Tyler Anderson.
Now. Brad Miller, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Here we go. 2 for 2 in the game. Brad Miller.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Is
some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers
I can't focus. Wow. Okay. Here we go. 2-2 pitch to Miller, and he can't hold it back. He went.
That's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now. JT Realmuto. And fare any better.
Oh, here we go. 3-1 pitch to JT Realmuto. And he hits it well right field. That'll be a 2-out base hit as he extends the inning.
Deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
All right, that brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Can he come through for the Blue Jays? 0 for 2 in the game, but something in the gap will probably score Realmuto. That ball fouled off, and it's 1-2. Did you hear that? There's thunder in Colorado right now, and I'm surprised that there's going to be a rain delay almost certainly here.
That ends the inning.
And probably here. No, wow, there was thunder and they're not even... No rain delay. Interesting.
And he's got to
David Phelps brought into the game.
Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches. You'll swing
for the Blue Jays, 1-2 pitch, fouled off. We'll do it again.
Takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Actually awesome.
Takes this the other way to right.
And Randall Grichuk, good play to get there, putting his glove out, and yep, what we expected. Umpires going out to Landon Baldwin saying that there will be a rain delay. 90 minutes. We're going to have to... David Phelps did nothing. I mean, he did something, but...
Not to hurt anybody, so I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun, and I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea.
Not after 90 minutes,
Well, the rain is finally past us.
Can David Phelps continue? I don't want to hurt his arm. He's one of our better bullpen arms, if you can say that anything in our bullpen's good. Yeah, we don't want to hurt one of our only good pitchers. Kevin Pillar there for out number 2. Alright, so it's still a 1-run lead for Colorado as Charlie Blackmon pinch hits here. And a swing and a miss over the slider. A good pitch from Craig Stammen. Now the 1-2 just outside. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Craig Stammen to end the inning. Scott Oberg will take the mound for the Rockies in the top of the 7th as Freddie Galvis looks to start a rally for the Blue Jays here. We need to do something to come back as the rain is now completely stopped. How did it go from pouring that badly to no rain whatsoever? And I want to actually leave Craig Stammen in because I don't want to have to keep using more and more bullpen arms.
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Speaking of keeping him in, he actually hit it pretty well. Okay.
And that's the second out.
He hit it well on a line, but right at the second baseman Hampson for the second out as Kevin Pillar steps in. 2 for 3 in the game. Started off the season hot, then slumped, and now is hot again. I'm actually kind of mad that the Blue Jays are traded him for real. I think that was a stupid move. I really, like,
when you have 2 strikes on you,
I really do think that was not a great decision. Kevin Pillar, like in his short time already with the Giants, has talking all good about it. He's done super good for the Giants. Like, he's been like all their offense since going to San Francisco. And I really think that the Blue Jays should have kept him. But that's my opinion. As Craig Stammen picks up another strikeout. And now the 1-1 pitch, hit well by Tapia. Right field, forget about it. That one is way out of here, and the Rockies lead it 6-4. Now 3-1, fouled off. Now 3-2, here we go. 3-2 pitch from Stammen, and he gets Arenado swinging.
When it's been a while, they're on their way.
Craig Stammen picks up yet another strikeout. Other than that home run from Tapia, Stammen's actually done pretty well since coming into this game. One bad pitch. 1-2, and fouled off. And here we go. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Craig Stammen strikes out the side, I think. But we head to the 8th inning, and it's a 2-run Rockies lead as Josh Donaldson steps in. We need to do something to come back in this one. This isn't oh yeah, I said that. What's his name came in the pitch? Yeah, Oberg. It's his first name. I don't remember. 2-1 pitch, fouled off, and the count runs 2-2 on Josh Donaldson. I don't believe, one, that T.D. Barrett actually clicked on my screen, because, I mean, I have, like, what? Like, 30 subscribers, maybe? And he's, like, the best YouTuber. And 2, that the rain just completely stopped after the rain delay. I don't believe that, but more so somebody who is on the road to 900,000 subscribers, even though he deserves a lot more than 900,000. He commented on this. That's crazy. One away as Donaldson flies out to center. Now one out, nobody on for Steve Pearce. He had a grand slam earlier. He's responsible for all 4 of our runs in this one. And he gets a line drive past Nolan Arenado, and that will be a 1-out single for Steve Pearce. Seung-Hwan Oh. Seung-Hwan Oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he takes the mound for the Rockies here. And he hits it well left field, and it goes foul.
And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it.
All right, now 1-2. The pitch to Grichuk fouled off. That home run, or that foul ball, if it had stayed fair, would have tied the game here in the 8th.
They're keeping it inside on him.
Fortunately, it did just tail a little bit foul, and it's a 2-2 count as the curveball misses away. I think O was on our Giants team for a bit last year, and he was actually on the Blue Jays for a bit last year. I don't think he is anymore this year.
He struck it out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Umpire calling that strike 3. They say he went around. They didn't even check down to first. Whatever. 2-1. Brad Miller up. And the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Now the count 2-2. Let's do it. 2-2 pitch to Miller with 2 away, and the runner takes off from first. Miller towards right center field. It is down. Pearce not very fast, but because he was on the move, he will score, and it's a 1-run game in the 8th.
Just some great base running from the guy.
Brad Miller hitting it into the gap, and that'll be a nice hit and run play from the Blue Jays as they cut it down to a 1-run lead. They're right back in this. Right field, it is right at Tapia, and Realmuto hit it a little too hard. We get one more. I hope we're going to be able to stay in this one. 2-1. David Dahl, 2 for 3 in the game, make him 3 for 4 in the game. And he gets a leadoff single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball.
All right, here we go.
Single, 3 for 4 right there.
So Steve Pearce has scored 2 of our 5 runs and driven in the other 3. And it's crushed left field, way out of here. Who's that? Matt Reynolds, Mark Reynolds, whatever his name is. Yep. Going deep to left field.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond.
And it is now as Ian Desmond flies out to Brad Miller.
And he takes charge for the 1st out.
And it's a 3-run lead. Why don't you throw fastballs? 3-run lead for the Blue Jays in the 8th. And that ball popped up. Left center field, Galvis can't get to it. Pilar will pick it up off a bounce. Double play in order. But this game might be now out of reach after the home run from Reynolds. Now here we go. 1-2. And the pitch, just barely able to get a piece of it. I don't know how Tony Walters got a piece of it. And he hits it well to right field. Randall Grichuk there, 2 away.
And there are 2 away now. So the batting order
here we
turns
go.
over now.
1-2 pitch.
Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson up. See if Stammen can get out of the inning. And he will, as Pilar is there to end the bottom of the 8th. Mark Reynolds makes it a 3-run Rockies lead, and I think this is over. Wade Davis will take the mound for Colorado, needing to get 3 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to lead off for Toronto. 1-2 pitch to Vladdy Jr. That'll be a leadoff single. All right. Blue Jays not going to go down without a fight.
So it's a leadoff single.
They get a leadoff single from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Freddie Galvis up next.
Freddie Galvis. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 0 for 4.
I don't want Freddie Galvis.
Sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there.
And the knuckle curve misses low and away. 2-1. All right, here we go. 2-1 pitch. To Galvis.
Here's the 2-1.
Inside count runs 3-1. I keep saying how much he walks for us. I'm very happy with it. And if he can work a walk here and bring the tying run up, that would be amazing. That's not going to be a walk, and it gets by Garrett Hampson at second, and there are 2 on with nobody out. Pinch hitter and Juan Soto coming to the plate. Let's do it. 1-1 count on Juan Soto. Make sure, all right, we have Jacob Barnes warmed up. 2 on and nobody out. Soto, base hit. We can't send home Guerrero Jr. and the bases are loaded for the top of the lineup and Kevin Pillar. 3-2 count on Pillar. And he swings at what would have been an RBI walk. Just trying to swing at anything close, make sure he doesn't strike out. And low or inside, close call, ball 4. It's a 2-run game. Josh Donaldson up.
And in the past against Wade Davis, not great.
Here we go. 1 for 8 in his career against Wade Davis, Josh Donaldson, and he can't hold back on the knuckle curve. 1-2.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out.
Tying run in scoring position. Something in the gap from Donaldson ties the game.
Still 1-2.
He swings a little late on the knuckle curve, and we'll do it again. Donaldson's 0 for 4 in the game. Steve Pearce on deck.
Out here. Can he get it? Yes, he
and
can.
Donaldson caught looking. He's 0 for 5. Chris Rusin comes into the game for the Rockies here. Steve Pearce up with a 3-1 hitters count. And he almost had his second grand slam of the game with that one. As he hit a grand slam earlier. The full count pitch to Pearce. Again, rips it foul. We don't even need a home run here. We just need something in the gap. And that'll be a fly ball center field that will score the run, I hope. Yep, no throw. And that brings up Randall Grichuk in a big situation. He is 0 for 4 in the game as well, with multiple strikeouts. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count, and he hits it well. Left center field. Out of here! Go ahead, 3-run home run from Randall Grichuk in the 9th inning. 14th home run of the season. Blue Jays lead it 10-8. I said 2 really weirdly there. What an at-bat from Randall Grichuk. He has struggled all game long, and he makes up for it with that one. And Brad Miller hits it pretty well right center field. Desmond there to end the inning. Randall Grichuk takes Rusin deep. And Jacob Barnes is called on to get the final 3 outs. And the Blue Jays to take game 2 of the series. Raimel Tapia needing a triple for the cycle in this one. And he'll get it because the freaking lock on. I say that every single time. He was under it, and the game won't lock on. But whatever. That will be a cycle for Raimel Tapia. I really hate.
I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the
This
coolest
game makes
things
me
you
really
can
mad.
witness
I've said that like so many
happening in a single
episodes
game. He's
that
gonna
it
be the
doesn't
talk
lock
of
on
baseball
fielding.
for a few days after this one.
But here we go. Whatever, there's at least something that the Rockies fans can be happy about, seeing as their pitching staff gave up 4 runs in the 9th inning.
Pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the
And
offense took full advantage.
well, this game's not over yet because of that. 2-2 pitch.
The pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
And it is down. It'll be a 1-run game, and Nolan Arenado is on his way to second. I swear, if we have another extra inning game.
As they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
We need bullpen. No, I don't care about Jake McGee. Matt Strom, and I like Ryan Paypara. Trevor Story up.
Here comes the 1-1.
And it'll be a 2-1 count on Story. Story's 0 for 3 in the game. 2-1. Swinging way early. It'll be 2-2.
Down the third base
and fouled off. Count stays 2-2. The pitch from Barnes misses. It's a full count.
Time to focus here.
Swing and a miss. Barnes picks up a big strikeout.
So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that brings up David Dahl and Baldwin saying, yep, they're going to intentionally walk him to set up the double play.
From the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double
Mark
play
Reynolds up. Home run earlier. Not in his last at-bat that I thought was going to put away the game. A great 9th inning, and the Blue Jays have a 1-run lead.
He'd dearly love to make it 3 right here.
Swing and a miss, 2 away.
I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game.
And Barnes looking
last chance here and
to escape the jam. Not a great outing, but perhaps enough to get the save. 2-2.
And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado.
Full count now, and the Blue Jays will complete the comeback. Strike 3 looking, game over. Blue Jays win it, final score 10-9. They already take the series here in Colorado, and they will look to sweep. That will wrap up this episode of the MLB The Show 19 Toronto Blue Jays franchise. Their winning pitcher was Craig Stammen. He went 2 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 earned runs, and no walks. The loss will go to Wade Davis. He pitched 1/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 4 earned runs, and a walk. Your save goes to Jacob Barnes. He went 1 inning pitch, allowed 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned run, and 1 walk. Your player of the game was Steve Pearce, who went 2 for 4 with a home run and 5 RBIs. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.